Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Vanessa and I make a whole bunch of videos for you guys, but today I have not one, not two, not three, but 5 gluten-free breakfast recipes. And I don't know if you guys have seen my what I eat in a day gluten-free video, but if not, I'll post that, link that, click that, one of those. And you guys can go ahead and check that out. That explains everything. These recipes are for anybody who wants to be gluten-free, or if you have celiac, or like me in my original video, I talk about how I have GERD and gluten-free has helped me out a lot. So today it's just gonna be breakfast. I'm thinking of doing like a lunch one, a dinner one, and possibly, I don't know, like Thanksgiving and Super Bowl ones. I'm gonna miss Super Bowl and I'm gonna miss Valentine's Day, so that sucks, but maybe next year, maybe just randomly throughout the year, I don't know. But yeah, so today we're gonna be making 5 gluten-free recipes, and if you guys would like to see how I make them, then go ahead and keep on watching. First things first is we're gonna start off with spraying our pan, and I either chopped up 1 big potato or 2 small ones. And then I added a little bit of olive oil, some garlic salt, and some seasoning salt. Don't worry if I'm going too fast, and I'll have all the measurements down below, don't worry. And then what I do is I usually cook these like on low for about 20 minutes, and I cover them, that way the steam can make them soft. And then I take off the lid, and then I put it at a higher heat, that way they get a little bit crispy. And then I do a little bit of turkey bacon. You can use normal bacon if you'd like, it just doesn't get me heartburn. And then I had a bell pepper and tomatoes that were not about to go bad per se, but you know, they were coming up to where they were ready. They needed to be used. But you can add whatever vegetables you want. You could take away, add whatever you like in this, you can go for it. And then I do soy chorizo. And the reason why I do soy, this is not a vegetarian meal or a vegan meal. Obviously, I have turkey bacon and stuff in there, but it doesn't give me as much heartburn as beef or pork. So if you haven't tried this, go ahead and try it. Honestly, it doesn't taste that much different. The spices and everything are pretty much the exact same. I don't think that there's a difference, but go ahead and try it if you get heartburn when you have it. And then I just add 2 eggs to the pot. Usually I scramble them beforehand, but I didn't have enough pots and stuff on hand. And then we're going to scramble that up and cook it through. Do you ever notice how food like just doesn't look good sometimes when you're watching it? Like I'm like watching this and I'm like, you know, that does not look appetizing. It tastes freaking amazing though. Not to toot my own horn, but you know, beef. But yeah, it doesn't look good when you're like watching it back. I don't know. And then we add the vegetables and stuff in. Finish up on the potatoes. You could throw these in the air fryer or the oven, whatever is easiest for you. And then I just put them in a bowl. Now let me just tell you, these bowls, there's a restaurant around us that does like fitness meals and gluten-free meals and stuff like that, and they give them in these bowls because they are a fitness place. So I have not had to pay for what is it called? Prep. Yes, prep containers, like food prep, and freaking forever because I have a crap load of these. And then I just add everything into the bowl. So I do the potatoes, I do the scrambled eggs, I do the bacon, I add some avocado, and then if you guys like some salsa, I think, yeah, it was either Cholula or Tapatio in this, so one of them. But then add some salsa and ooh, perfect. Like I said, you can add whatever to this, make it your own, and enjoy. Now this yogurt is super easy, super simple, super quick. All it is yogurt, granola, cinnamon, and blueberries. Now you can add whatever fruits you want. You don't have to add cinnamon. You can add nutmeg if you want it more festive. You can cook the blueberries. You can cook, I've done like apples and cinnamon. It's completely up to you. Just make sure that the granola is gluten-free. And yeah, super quick, super simple. There we go. Now these pancakes are an oldie but a goodie recipe for me. I've been eating them for so long, and honestly they're quick and easy once you get the routine down. It's I love them. They're so good. So what we're going to do is we're going to do about a cup of oats, and we're going to grind them up. We want them to look kind of like a flour, kind of like this. And to that, we're going to add that into a bowl, and then we're going to add eggs, vanilla extract, applesauce, cinnamon. Like I said, you guys can adjust this to whatever it is that you like. If you want to, you know, swap the applesauce, you can do yogurt. It's completely up to you. This is just modify as you go. And then we're going to get a banana, and we're going to mash it up. And then we're also going to add the banana into this. I'll show you in a second here. And of course, my dog Evie loves bananas, so she's going to get her little treat. Oh, yep, look at it. So good. Anytime I pull out a banana, she's right there. Okay, so this is what I mean. We're going to mash up the banana, and we're going to add it to the bowl. The bananas usually mash up super easy depending on how ripe they are. Now, mine were not completely ripe, but the riper they are, the better it'll be, plus the more banana flavor it will have. So if you don't like that much of a banana flavor, do them when they're a little bit less ripe, a little more green on them. And then I just added a little bit more cinnamon, and that's how we want the mixture to be. So of course, this is just like any other banana or any other pancake recipe. You're gonna spray, heat up, pour in. Now the only thing is, be careful, these are very thick. So you want to kind of thin them out as much as you can, and you want them to cook for a while. So put the heat on a little bit lower, and just be patient with these, because like I said, they are very thick, so they can get a gummy texture very, very easily. And if you're like me, yes, no. I don't like the gummy at all, so just be a little bit careful. Most of the time, these make about 4. So if you want more than that, or if you're making them for like a family, just double, triple the recipe. Everything should be fine. Super easy though, and love them. So good. And then I'm going to add some extra oats on top, some bananas, and some maple syrup. Now, do they normally look like this when I eat them? Definitely not. I just kind of devour them. But of course, I got to make it all sexy for the video. So there we go. I hope you guys enjoy. Ooh, look at that syrup drip. Ooh, I feel like I'm watching like South Park, that episode. You know that episode. Now, this has become my favorite recipe of all time. I've literally had this for like a week straight, and I'm in love. So gluten-free bread can be a little bit tricky, the texture and stuff, but this brand, like I said, I'll link everything down below. I've actually had the easiest time with. They're so good. So I butter each side, and I'm gonna do this like a grilled cheese in a way. So I'm going to toast up my bread. I'm not going to throw it in the toaster, only because, have you ever had a sandwich where you toasted it too much and then like you go to bite into it and it just cuts up the roof of your freaking mouth? Yeah, we're not doing that. So I'm going to make it kind of like a grilled cheese, and then I'm going to mash up some avocado and put that on. And then we're going to do some everything seasoning, bagel seasoning. You'll see in a second. And then I decided to do an over easy egg. You guys can do whatever you want. If you want over hard, if you want sunny side up, if you want scrambled, you can do whatever egg whatever tickles you. And then here we go. We're gonna add I think this is 1/2 of an avocado. And then I found everything bagel seasoning at Walmart. You can get it at Trader Joe's. They have it at a bunch of places now. And I put the egg on top of this, and then I put the seasoning on top of that. Look at this beauty. Look at it. Oh, so good. And of course, I gotta do the cut for you guys. Yes, look at, oh, it's oozing. It's goozing. Oh, I haven't even had breakfast while I'm doing this voiceover, so I think I'm gonna go make me that, to be honest. But oof, perfect, beautiful. So last but not least, we are making muffins. So we are going to preheat our oven to 400, and then we're gonna add a whole bunch of stuff. Like I said, I will link everything down below because these measurements over here get a little crazy for this recipe. But we're gonna have oats, we're gonna have bananas, we're gonna have eggs, we're gonna have yogurt, we're doing cinnamon. Did I already say banana? See, I don't even know. And then we're gonna do a little bit of maple syrup. We're gonna do a little bit of honey. Now, I want you guys to also understand when making this, if you want it sweeter, you can add, you know, a little bit of sugar to it. These are not that sweet. The whole point of the sweetness is supposed to come from the chocolate chips that are in it, but I use dark chocolate chips. So if you want more sweetness, you can add the chocolate chips throughout the batter. I only put them on top. If you want, you can add a little bit of sugar. This is supposed to be more of a savory dish because, you know, breakfast and don't want to spike the sugar too much. So this one you're gonna have to adjust. If you want them sweeter, add a little bit of sugar, not by much. You don't want to mess up the batter in any way, but just a little bit. Or take milk chocolate chips, or do dark chocolate chips and mix them throughout the batter instead of just putting them on top. Look at me talking through everything. So we put everything into a blender, we grind it up. My blender is a Ninja, by the way. Love that thing, completely adore it. And then we are going to add some cupcake liners to a muffin pan, and then we are just going to fill it up. I didn't have enough for one of them. So this is what I mean. I'm only putting dark chocolate chips on the top, but you can add it throughout the batter. All you're gonna have to do is fold those in. You don't wanna mess up the blender or any of that. So if you do add chocolate chips throughout the batter, before you throw it into the muffin tins, you're gonna just hand mix them. So put them in a bowl and then just mix it all up. And then we're gonna throw it in for about 15 minutes. We're gonna pull them out. We're gonna let them cool. And then we are going to enjoy them. Now, like I said, you guys can modify these just like all the recipes. You guys can modify them however you like. If you want to add like walnuts or white chocolate or anything. I mean, like I said, they're not going to be on the healthiest side, but I've already said in my other video, I'm not the healthiest of all healthy, but you guys can modify these as much as you like. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked it, please give me a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you guys haven't already. But if you don't, that's all right. You're welcome back anytime. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.